What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be setting the time on this 2011 Chevy Cruze, and I have here a tool that we need to use for this specific car. I got this from Amazon. Okay, and here we go. We're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna go through the tools that it has. So first we have the crankshaft locking pin, then we have the camshaft locking plate, then we have the camshaft sensor locking tool, then we have another camshaft sensor locking tool, then we have the inlet camshaft adjustment tool, then we have a 2.5mm chain tensioner locking pin, and then we have a 4mm chain tensioner locking pin. Okay, now this just depends on what you're doing. I replaced the head gasket, so I didn't have the tool at the time, but I still set up the piston number 1 at top dead center. Now what you can do is remove spark plugs, and you can insert a long screwdriver, or in this case I use a extension. That way I know that the cylinder number 1, it is on top. Okay, and we're gonna be removing this bolt over here with a Torx T55. Then we're gonna insert the crankshaft locking tool. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have the lock pin in place. Now if it doesn't go all the way, you can just move your crankshaft tiny bit back and forth, so that the pin can go all the way in. Now on the camshaft, you're gonna have this camshaft lock tool, so you can get this part on top. If this tiny part is on the bottom, then this won't work. So this needs to be on top, so you can get a so you can go ahead and put the lock tool here, and lock tool on the bottom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the cabin cover gasket, and then we're gonna start with the chain. Okay, got the gasket in place. Now let's go ahead and put the chain. Okay, here we have the timing chain kit. We got the new guides, a new tensioner, new chain, new sprocket, and a new seal. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have to loosen the camshaft sprockets because this fits right in, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all the tension over here. So let's see. Right now we're gonna put the chain tensioner and the guide. Now most of these they are a E10. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the guide. And that one is a T40. Okay, and now we're gonna go with the other guide. These two bolts are Torx T30. Okay, I also have this tool to lock camshaft. So this is the way that the intake should be, and this is the way that the exhaust should be. Now if you look at the intake, you're gonna have metal, space, and metal. Now the exhaust, you have a piece of metal, you have a space, you have a piece of metal, and then you have a big space. So this is where the exhaust and this is where the intake should be. Now since I didn't remove the sprockets because there was nothing wrong with the timing, I believe that I should be okay. We have the lock pin on the bottom. I have the lock tool on the camshaft. So I'm gonna go ahead and release the tensioner. Okay, now it's time to put the timing cover back on. Now make sure that everything is in the right place. Gotta put some silicone on the oil pan, and I'm gonna put all the bolts and maybe the water pump. Now let's go ahead and put all the bolts. Okay, I got the time cover on, and let's just make sure that we are still on phasers. So in my case, I didn't remove the phasers, so they are just the way I left them. So but you're gonna need these in case you're replacing the timing chain because it jumped a tooth or. Okay guys, so everything's set. Got the phasers with the tool, got the cam with the locking tool, and we got the crank with the locking pin. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna put this other guide here. I'm going to remove all of the locking tools, and I'm going to rotate the engine, and I'm gonna make sure that everything is in order. Okay guys, so everything's done. Now I'm gonna remove this tool here, put this small guide, and I'm going to remove all of the locking tools, and I'm gonna rotate the engine, make sure that everything is right. Here we go. Now the engine should rotate easily. Make sure that the valves are not hitting the pistons. If you feel something, if you feel the engine a little bit hard, then you should stop. But I think we'll be okay. So here we go. Okay, that's one revolution. That's two. Alright guys, so I have everything at the 2 full revolutions. Check the camshaft, check the crankshaft, they are on the right position. Check the lock phaser tool, and it should be good to go. So once I put it back, hopefully everything runs smooth, no codes, and should be good to go. Alright guys, well, thanks a lot for watching. I hope I didn't jump all over the place. I hope this video help some of you, and thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.